Hey guys and girls, it is TheAshWindy again, and happy Friday once again. It's come round in no time, but I guess it's not that happy here in Manchester because looking outside, out of the window, absolutely pissing down. We had a couple of nice days of glorious sunshine where everyone was out. I'm sure loads of people hit the beach. And it's typical that I've got this weekend off and it's going to rain pretty much all weekend. Fantastic. So that's amazing. So I don't know, I'm contemplating doing a bit of streaming maybe. I'll have to get out my equipment and stuff. But anyway guys, the gameplay here, you're going to see this is completely solo. All UAVs, counter UAVs and VSATs are mine. I don't think anyone else in my team actually calls any in. They sponge off my VSATs and get a couple of stealth choppers and stuff like that. But luckily no one gets a swarm because that makes people rage quit. But this is a 56 gun streak, as I said, completely solo, using the MP7 silencer and extended mags on this bad boy. You really don't need fast mags on this one. If I'm using other submachine guns, I recommend using fast mags like the Scorpion or the Vector, but this one reloads extremely quick. Perks, Scavenger. I've taken dexterity off. I'm using extreme conditioning instead because I hate having to take ages to get from one side of the map to the other, so extreme conditioning helps in that way. I still miss Marathon Pro from Black Ops, the first Black Ops. I absolutely love that. It was a bit of a bitch to get it, having to play Capture the Flag because I don't like playing that game, but then it was, once you had it, you can just run about non-stop. But sometimes it could be a bit of a hindrance because you'd just be rushing about too much. And I think, watching other people's videos, I think sometimes I do rush a little bit too much. Let's say I'm just off a nuclear, and I'll need a VSAT or something. I'm like 1 or 2 kills off. Rather than waiting for someone to come, not camping, but just like waiting for someone to come, I'll run about and I'll rush in and I'll get my VSAT, but then 3 people will come around the corner because I've just run into their spawn like an absolute douchebag. So yeah, sometimes I do rush a bit much, but this game is just constant rushing, guys. And also, you don't have to believe me on this one, but I was pretty impressed with this myself because my headset, right at the start of this game, did that stupid thing where it just starts crackling and you have no sound. I can swear on my life, guys, that is exactly what happened in this video, even though you can hear the sound now because I went back into theatre mode and stuff and it worked fine. Typical, but yeah, I had no sound, hand on heart, no sound for this game, so you'll see me running into shock charges a few times, and also when I do, I sometimes duck when I like crouch when I go through doors because I don't know if there's a bouncing better there. Just want to make sure that I don't die. So it was a bit, yeah, I was more impressed with that. I still don't know why it does it because it is the game. Even if you take out your headset and stuff, I'll turn it off. You can turn the TV up to maybe get some sound from the TV. It's the game, and it's not done it on any other games, so it's nothing to do with your headset or anything. So yeah, it's totally weird why that happens, but instead of having to go off the game, turning the game off and stuff, you can just like go to zombies or something and you come back on, and it works fine. But yeah, finish off my perks. I've got Hardline and I think Ghost as well. They're my final perks. MP7 is my favourite gun. I love it to bits. So I did use the Vector and stuff, and then died on like a 29 when I was 29-0 on Yemen. Bit of a bitch. Bit of a bitch. Hate dying. If you look at my brutals compared to my nuclears, it's pretty crap conversion rate, to be honest, and also unstoppables is pretty terrible for me as well because I as soon as I get the nuke, like I stop concentrating. But I was massively in the zone on this one, and AFK guys obviously help as well. But then he starts. I've had it a few times where I've thought it was AFK, and then he starts moving. That's Jesus Christ, what the hell happened there? But anyway, big news. Obviously, some of you guys thought I was retiring after the title of my last video. No, that's not the case. I would never call myself a legend unless I was joking. I think that's way too big-headed if you're calling yourself a legend. So yeah, Fergie's retiring and David Moyes has got the job, which I'm quite happy about because I didn't want Mourinho there and he was one of the favourites. Moyes, I'm going to be honest, guys, I don't think Man United will do well next season. I really don't. I'm predicting top 4 to be, I think Man City will win it, or maybe even Chelsea. They're going to be my top 2, Man City, Chelsea, and I think Spurs will be up there. Anyway, the nuclear just comes up there, so now I'll go on an extra 26 gun kills. Yeah, I think Spurs will finish 3rd, and I think Man United might finish 4th. That's my predictions, especially if Rooney goes as well. But I know he worked with Moyes as a kid, so maybe he'll want to stay. But yeah, Rooney said he wants to leave, and apparently reading on BBC Sport, which I do pretty much every day, he told Fergie a couple of weeks ago that he thought it was time to move on, which I guess is understandable because RVP is pretty much shitting all over him at the minute. RVP has had an amazing season. Rooney's been okay. He's scored a couple of decent goals and stuff, but it's more RVP up front, whereas Rooney's like supporting him, and obviously he's not going to get all of the goals he likes. So if he leaves, it'd be interesting to see who they get in, because they'll get a bit of cash for him. I don't know where he'd go to. I don't think he'd stick in the Premiership. I think he'd probably go to Real Madrid. Not entirely sure on that one. So there, for instance, you saw me crouching down just in case of the bounce bet, because I can't hear jack shit. But I love all these unstoppables flashing up. So this gameplay's helped my unstoppables no end. I do get a few, and it would have been a lot more as well but this game goes right to the end of the time, and I think I went on a 7 streak right at the start of the game, so I died just off of VSAT, and it's like, oh, it's going to be one of those games, because it happens all the time. And it still pisses me off when you get put in a lobby where your team's getting spanked, and you're going to lose anyway, so if you leave, it counts as a loss, which is bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. But yeah, this game, I have days of enjoying it. It seems on a night time it's shit, where people just really do my head in. But yeah, I do on a morning. I'll play a few hours on a morning. So if you guys want me to stream, I might get a few of you guys. And I don't like running in full parties. This is why a lot of the time I run solo. I think solo gameplays are a lot more impressive, and I hate asking people to run support for me. It sucks dick. And like, if I'm playing in a lobby, I've had a few people say, "Oh, can I join your party and stuff?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not in a party, but you can play with me if you want." But I'll ask them not to use like swarm dogs and stuff like that, because that if I'm getting UAVs, counter UAVs, and pretty much a constant VSAT like I am in this game, and they're using swarm and dogs, that's going to make people leave. So if you see me in a lobby, guys, my notifications is turned on. I sometimes, as soon as I get in a lobby, I'll mute everyone, just because that's some mics are really annoying and stuff. So if you see me in a lobby and you want to play with me, just send me a message saying that, oh, I was just in the lobby with you, let's have a couple of games, and I'll happily do that. I mean, I've been playing with a couple of people that I've never seen before ever. It's quite fun. It's quite fun, and if you've got a mic as well, then I'll chat to you and stuff. So yeah, if you see me in a lobby, I'm more than happy to play with you guys, as long as you're not running, because I'm pretty much just run predominantly non-lethals now. So if you guys want to run swarm and dogs, then I don't really want you in my lobby. And there was someone else, some total randomer who wasn't on my team or anything, and like he said thanks for using constant VSATs and stuff. No, he was on my team, but I didn't know him. He said thanks for using constant VSATs. I was like, well, that's what I'm doing. And then he put swarm and dogs on the next game because he knew he was going to be on my team and getting all this. So it was really annoying because everyone leaves. But anyway, guys, this video is about to come to an end. Bloody long one, 8 minutes long. I hope you enjoyed this one. 56 gun streak, completely solo on Meltdown, round 1 domination, obviously. So thanks for watching this, guys. Have a great weekend. Possibly going to stream, and like I said, if you see me in a lobby, then let's go for it. And I also got the most captures in the game as well. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye bye for now.